Tonight, we look at a story of water, wealth, and power. For over a century, the Panama Canal has been a vital artery of global trade, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific. But now, a historic drought has left the canal gasping for water, snarling global supply chains and exposing its fragility. As Panama struggles, a bold vision emerges to the north, a new canal through Nicaragua, backed by China. This proposed waterway would dwarf Panama's, promising to reshape trade and shift global power. The project, led by Nicaraguan President Daniel Ortega and a Chinese billionaire, has been shrouded in controversy and skepticism. Yet, with Panama's troubles, talk of a rival canal is growing louder. Is this the dawn of a new era in shipping or a geopolitical fantasy? Nicaraguan officials insist the dream is alive, seeking new partners and waiting for the right moment. As the world watches Panama's gridlock, the question is no longer just if a rival canal could be built, but what would happen if it were? The stakes are enormous. Global trade, regional power, and the future of Central America hang in the balance. Tonight, we investigate: is China's Nicaraguan canal poised to become the new king of the Isthmus? The race for control of the world's most critical shortcut has never been more intense. To grasp the Nicaraguan proposal's significance, we must understand the titan it challenges. The Panama Canal, opened in 1914, revolutionized global trade by slashing travel distances and costs. Today, it handles 6% of all maritime commerce, powering the world economy. Its operation relies on rainfall to fill Gatun Lake, the canal's lifeblood. The 2023 drought exposed this vulnerability, forcing restrictions and causing global shipping chaos. Even after a massive expansion in 2016, the canal's future is threatened by water shortages. In this climate of uncertainty, the idea of a second, more resilient canal has gained new urgency. The idea of a Nicaraguan canal predates Panama's, but was revived in 2013 with a stunning announcement. President Ortega granted a 50-year concession to the Hong Kong-Nicaragua Canal Development Group, led by Chinese billionaire Wang Jing. The plan, a 173-mile waterway, 3 times longer than Panama's, deep and wide enough for the world's largest ships. The price tag $50 billion with rights to develop ports, airports, and free trade zones. Ortega hailed it as a path out of poverty. Critics saw a Chinese power play in America's backyard. A Chinese-controlled canal would give Beijing a strategic foothold in the region and a secure trade route. This was more than infrastructure. It was a bid to reshape the geopolitical landscape of the Americas. In December 2014, construction began with great fanfare. But the initial burst of activity quickly faded. The promised Chinese investment never arrived, and Wang Jing's fortune collapsed in the 2015 stock market crash. By 2018, HK&D had vanished, its offices closed and website dark. On the ground, nothing moved. Unfinished roads and empty land marked the stalled dream. Yet the Nicaraguan government insists the project is merely on hold, seeking new partners. The legal framework remains, but the canal is a ghost project, active on paper, abandoned in reality. Analysts dismiss the plan as unworkable, citing insurmountable financial and practical hurdles. Still, the government clings to the vision, using it as a bargaining chip for foreign interest. The Nicaraguan canal remains a phantom, neither alive nor dead. For tens of thousands of Nicaraguans, the canal's route is not just a line on a map, it's home. Law 840 gave the government sweeping powers to seize land, sparking fierce opposition. The canal threatened to displace up to 120,000 people, many small farmers and indigenous communities. Compensation was meager, and the loss meant erasing generations of heritage. Grassroots protests erupted, met with government crackdowns and deepening social rifts. Even with construction stalled, the threat of expropriation lingers, trapping families in limbo. The human cost, stress, division, and uncertainty remains a lasting legacy of the stalled canal. The canal's route cuts through Lake Nicaragua, Central America's largest freshwater lake and a vital resource. Dredging a massive channel would stir up toxic sediments, threaten rare species, and risk saltwater intrusion. Environmental groups warn of irreversible damage: algal blooms, fish die-offs, and loss of drinking water. The canal would also slice through rainforests and wetlands, destroying biodiversity hotspots. The project's environmental assessment was widely criticized as inadequate. Experts say the ecological risks are immense, perhaps insurmountable. For many, the environmental price is simply too high. From the start, experts have doubted the canal's feasibility. The $50 billion cost is likely an underestimate, and finding investors for such a risky project has proven impossible. Most global shipping already fits through Panama's expanded locks. Only a niche market would use Nicaragua's canal. Shipping companies value reliability, and Nicaragua's political instability is a major deterrent. Geopolitically, a Chinese-controlled canal would alarm the US and raise regional tensions. The project faces daunting engineering, financial, and political obstacles. Most analysts see it as a bargaining chip or costly fantasy, not a viable enterprise. The canal's legacy so far: social upheaval, legal uncertainty, and a region left in limbo. The dream remains, but reality has not kept pace. While Nicaragua's canal stalls, Mexico is building a new competitor: the Isthmus of Tehuantepec Interoceanic Corridor. Instead of a canal, it's a modern land bridge: railways, highways, and pipelines connecting Pacific and Gulf ports. This dry canal offers speed and efficiency, moving containers across Mexico in hours, not days. The project has attracted major investment from both US and Chinese firms. Unlike Nicaragua's stalled dream, Mexico's corridor is becoming reality, with upgraded rail lines and expanded ports. It's a new battleground for global supply chains, threatening to siphon traffic from both Panama and Nicaragua. The future of Central American logistics is no longer a simple choice. New players are changing the game. As 2025 ends, the map of global trade is shifting. The Panama Canal faces new threats from climate and competition. The Nicaraguan Canal, though dormant, remains a symbol of China's ambitions and the region's volatility. If Panama's crisis deepens or new partners emerge, the project could be revived. Meanwhile, Mexico's land bridge is already transforming trade, creating a multipolar system of routes. The era of a single dominant canal is over. Resilience now comes from diversity and competition. The next years will be decisive. Will Panama adapt? Will Nicaragua's dream return? Will Mexico's corridor rise? The answers will shape trillions in commerce and the global balance of power. The race for control of the world's shortcuts is on. One thing is clear: a new era in global trade has begun.